What's good, y'all? Breaking the kernel here with Garrett again. Let's run it. We're talking some tech, some games, and I'm excited because we got a full slate. So let's just jump right into it, man.
Let's get it.
We the last podcast we started by talking about the PlayStation Pro. We both had very different opinions, which is dope. But as soon as the podcast was done, as soon as we were done for a night, went on for our own stuff, then it got announced. To me, something they should have announced to begin with. A lot of stuff got announced last week, basically. A lot of stuff
Right.
that got announced this week and last week that should have been announced with the PlayStation Pro, in my opinion. It would have been received slightly differently, I feel like. It would have done them favors. Because last week when they announced the PlayStation Pro like a week or two ago, it was pretty much here's a really expensive console that you don't really need, right?
Hmm.
And here's like a $700 price point. All right, peace out. Like no games announced, no nothing. Like get this console now so you can get play GTA 5 in a year, hopefully in a year, and have fun with it. And then they had the state of play, and it changed all that. But what we're talking about is the PlayStation Pro limited edition console, which they pretty much designed up to be the original PlayStation 1 design, from the controllers to the console skin itself to the disc drive sleeve to even the chargers for the remote, the controllers are like just like the PS1, cords.
Yep.
So, have you seen this? And what do you think about the 30th anniversary edition? And will you cop it?
All right. I answer the last question first. No, I won't copy it. But I do think it's cool. I do think it's cool. I won't be copying it, but I do think it's cool. I like nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I just like. I don't know. I'm more of a fan of like geek chic, like sleek, one color, all white, all black kind of thing. For my PlayStation. So as far as going all out with the original PlayStation theme, as far as the colors and the gray controller and the whole scheme, it's nice. I like it. But I've never been really a big person or a big fan of like special edition consoles, even like the Spider-Man edition, the God of War edition. I've never really done that. I've always gotten like the regular console and just like kind of kept it that way. So it's
Really?
not for me. Yeah, yeah. It's not really for me in particular,
Okay.
but for all the collectors out there, all the PlayStation fanboys who just a really huge fan of PlayStation. Like it's for them, and I'm happy for them, and I like it. It just doesn't interest me, honestly. I'd rather get the regular PS5 Pro and just call it a day.
That's interesting that you say that because I know you're a collector of like tech and stuff like that. Like a
Hmm.
fairly, like a collector. I feel like there's some not only just tech but like also memorabilia. But I know you're more a nostalgia person, which is also why I thought like honestly, this seems like it's something made for people just like you, right? Like Power Rangers. I mean,
Hmm.
for those of y'all on Patreon that are watching this to see the video, he has like a cabinet in the back of his room where it has all like you see Street Fighter 2, like all these retro stuff. So like it
Yeah.
seems like this 30th anniversary console is literally designed to make someone like you jump over. Like people who are like, you know what, maybe I could afford the PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
The price is asinine. No matter who you are, no matter how much money you have, the price is definitely asinine. I feel like we all can agree with that. But
Of the Pro, you mean? The price is
yeah, the
asinine.
Pro
Oh, the Pro.
of the
Okay.
Pro,
Yeah.
but some people can afford it. Some people are fine. They're like, you know what, bread's bread. I want the latest, the latest. I want this and that, whatever, right? But some people are like, that price is a little just, there's nothing. My PlayStation 5 right now runs fine. I have no issues
Perfectly.
with it. It
None.
works. I have all this space. If you're like me, you upgrade the space inside it. I put my
I didn't
little
do that
hard drive in it.
yet.
You didn't do it.
Nah, I still got the original
Oh well,
825 or whatever.
people like me who run COD and some other games that just take up all your space definitely need it. So I did that. And yeah, so this console I feel like came out because they announced it. I feel like they saw this stuff. They
Hmm.
saw how the PlayStation Pro's going. Sony's a company where I fully believe they thought this was a good idea. Like they thought that $700 regular Pro edition was like, yeah, this is gonna get the people going. This is gonna set some people in motion. We're gonna make some more money. And then they saw the reactions, and they're not saying that they obviously designed this 30th anniversary bundle or whatever
How
way
much? I
before
don't
then,
even know how much it
obviously.
is. Honestly, full disclosure, I didn't look it up. Nobody. I was at
There's a
work all day. I
rumor
didn't have a chance to look it up. So, how much
there's a
is the
rumor,
30th?
if I'm not mistaken, let me just click on it. I'm on the PlayStation official website. If I'm
Hmm.
not mistaken, this thing should be around the same price as the regular PS5 digital version for the
Regular
anniversary one.
PS5. Okay, so you're talking about. All right, hold on. So for the PS5 30th anniversary, and then there's the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary, right? So you're
No,
talking
so
right now. You're talking about. Go
the
ahead.
so the 30th anniversary
Hmm.
is basically, if I'm not mistaken, supposed to be the Pro regardless.
Oh, it's only the Pro. They're not
From
making
what
the
I
PlayStation
see.
5, like the regular PlayStation 5 with the 30th anniversary theme. They're not doing that. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm on Sony's official website. All right,
Really?
I'm
I
looking
thought it
at
was for
it.
both. PS5
I didn't see for both, but it
30th
looks like, because it says a bundle includes limited
anniversary.
edition PS5 Pro console. So it is the Pro.
It's just the Pro, not the regular 5.
Okay, there is some. Okay, yeah, you're right. There is two, because
There's two, right?
this one down here says Model Group Slim, and this one says limited edition PS5 digital edition console. Doesn't say Pro, so there is two different versions,
That's what I thought. Okay.
which means that the price point that I saw that was lower is probably for this regular digital edition,
Mm.
which is interesting. So that changes things.
Damn, I'm looking
for
at it
people.
online. I'm like, it kind of look kind of good. I don't know. I kind of had a second thought. So I'm looking at it again. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
These pictures look kind of nice though. What I do like about it, I don't mean to cut you off and get right back to it, but what I do
Yeah,
like
go
about
ahead.
it is the buttons are color coded. That sounds like a little thing. Like, why would you care about that? But like on the
Nope, it's a
regular
big thing.
PlayStation 5 controller, you know, it's all white, so you get like the silver, I guess the silver emblems over the buttons, which is cool. Or if you get the, what is it called, the DualSense Pro controller, you get the buttons that are black with the silver emblems over the blacks, which is that's cool too. But like having the original like X, square, triangle, circle in the colors that they originally came in, to me that's dope. And then the PlayStation logo on the actual controller is like the actual PlayStation color. It's not just one blacked out color. It's the actual like the red, the yellow, the blue, the green. So I like that. I do like that. That's like a small little like, why would you pay that much money for that? But you know, it looks good. It does.
Yeah, but that's like, and that's see, okay. First of all, I just want to go back to what I was saying before. It's like they did this shit for people like you and me, but people like you for especially, because what you just said is exactly why they did that. Because I agree, I hate. Oh, okay. I liked the PS5 sleek white minimalist design. I actually liked it. It looks
Yeah,
futuristic. Looks really cool. But I'm
it's
always
modern.
a big fan of the garish and over the top sometimes designs of 90s and 80s, 90s, and early 2000s designs, whether it's like basketball team logos or like controller designs. Like, I really like the color coded buttons because I
Hmm.
feel like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just kind of thought about this the other day. Sometimes I mess up on the button commands because the shit all looks this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah,
Stop it.
if
You're
you,
not looking at the controller when you're playing. Stop
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
Stop
not
it.
like,
Don't tell
I'm
me
not
that.
like play
Nobody
Call of
believes
Duty
that
like
shit.
this. It's
Thank you.
once in a blue moon. It's not like, it's really not like, it's not
You a
often at
fucking
all.
liar. Shut up.
Bro.
Shut the fuck up. You're never looking at the. When's the last time you played a game and looked at the controller? The PlayStation
Bro,
button's been the same since '94, '5, or some shit.
I
You
feel
know
you.
where
I
X
feel you.
is. I don't believe you, bro.
I feel you. But hear me out. I also, I also play more. I play different consoles, right? So again, I'm not saying it's like, it's not often at all. It's like once in a very, very blue moon. But I'm just saying,
Hmm.
because between the Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation controller, sometimes, like, especially if you go between the three of them often or whatever, sometimes you're like one button's off. You're like one button's off. You're not looking at the thing. Like, you memorize where the buttons are, especially if you play as much as me. You memorize where the buttons are. But I'm saying, like, sometimes you
Exactly.
just
Thank
mess
you.
things up. But I'm just saying, I really do like how buttons stand out more on like this design for the PlayStation 1. Like, I just like how the buttons stand out more. I just feel like it just feels better to me.
Yeah.
If
It
it gives
looks
it
like
more life.
Yeah, it looks like you came back home. Like, okay, this is what it always should have looked like. Because even on the PlayStation 4, the buttons were color coded,
Yeah.
right?
I,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. On PS4, PS3, the Dual Shock 3 definitely had the face buttons color coded, and then of course the PS1 is where yeah. So PS5 is the only one that had the controller not color coded, right? Or the
And
buttons
this just
not color
looks
coded.
better.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie
it
to you.
does.
It just
Looks
looks
like
really sick.
that's what it's supposed to look like. You got it right
Literally,
finally.
you know
Yeah,
something that's
it looks
also
like
really
that.
cool? The original PlayStation logo
Hmm.
in the middle. That looks
Yeah,
sick.
that does.
That's fire.
That is.
Yeah.
But hold on, I'm on the website. You can buy the controller alone. If you just want the
Can,
controller, you don't have to buy the console.
can you?
Yeah, you can. 79.99. So you can buy like, all right. So look, of course it comes with the bundle, but if you can't get the bundle, which a lot of people won't be able to get it because it's gonna sell out if it hasn't already sold out, um, you can definitely buy the controller as a standalone piece.
Yeah. And a lot of
So
people,
that's
I mean,
good.
that's what I did for Spider-Man. I couldn't get my hands on the skin. So I just bought the controller, and the controller was sick. I think you saw the controller. Yeah, it's sick.
Hmm. Yeah,
So I would definitely do it for the controller, because
if you want the
again, I'm
controller.
like, I'm a retro person, and I just think this controller looks freaking sick. My only issue, and I've been very vocal about this before, is that these controllers die. These controllers really die. But if the
I mean,
controller comes
yeah.
with the PlayStation 1 looking cord as well, I'm locked
Hmm.
in. You got me.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
kind
gonna
of
lie.
cool. That's kind of cool.
So this is interesting. It's
Hmm.
interesting. It's interesting it doesn't come with like it's interesting the digital doesn't come with a disk drive, but it comes with the sleeve for the disk drive. I just think that's so.
Does it really?
Just put the disk drive on the thing, man.
It does. You're
just
right.
just put just put the disk drive on the
Just in
thing.
case you decide to buy one, they have it. Cause right. So when you buy the disk drive, it comes with the white cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had to give you the gray cover in case you. Okay, $1,000 though. How you feel about that?
Hell no.
Hey,
Hell nah. Nope.
so it
I
comes
don't
with
got it.
it comes with the 30th anniversary controller, the charging dock, a carrying case. Or was that the? Hold on. Does it come with the Pro controller?
The top one, yes. Are you on the Sony website?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
comes with
top
the
one, the
Pro
one that
controller.
looks really, really sick.
So the Pro controller is $200 alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that's 700 plus 200. That's 900. And then what else does it come with? The charging station, which is 30. That's 930. So where's the other $70 though? Just because it's 30th anniversary, I guess. Okay,
that
I guess
and the disc cover,
the
the
disc
vertical
cover.
stand. Can you remember? You had
Oh,
to
it
pay
comes
for
with the
the
vertical
stand.
stand.
Yeah.
Okay, it comes with the stand. Okay. Um. Okay. I mean, yeah,
A
yeah.
poster.
Uh, you don't get a poster, do you?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
poster. Yeah, sticker.
Oh, you get this little
There's
like.
like a limited design with it.
Oh, it comes with the
Um,
like you said, the PlayStation 1 charging cord, and it comes with these little zip ties. It
or
comes
maybe
with
no, maybe it doesn't come with a pro controller.
I think it does though.
No, I read it wrong because it says limited edition PS5 Pro console, but it
Hmm.
doesn't say pro controller. It just says limited edition DualSense wireless controller. So it's a regular
Dual
controller.
sense. It's not the Edge controller then.
Because those pictures aren't the. I don't think
I'm confused. I'm thrown off because there's a picture of it with the
of
Pro
the pro
controller in
controller
it.
right on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That is weird. But when it says the bundles includes, it doesn't
Yeah.
say pro controller. I feel like that's a huge difference.
Bundles include what's in the box. Pro controller, limited edition DualSense Edge wireless controller, limited edition DualSense wireless controller, limited edition
Maybe
DualSense.
okay.
Oh no, it comes with a DualSense Edge wireless controller and a DualSense wireless controller. So it comes with
Yeah,
both.
I just peeped that. So the Edge must be the pro controller. That must be what it's called, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, that's what it's called, the Edge.
Okay,
So it comes with two controllers
it
and
does.
a vertical stand and a docking station and a poster and the zip ties and the charging cable. All right, so I see where the money went. Still not getting it, but I see where it went. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
I
that's a
could
thousand for that
if you
bundle. That's
add
a
it all
thousand.
up. Hmm?
That's 1,000 for that bundle.
Yeah, for that bundle.
Oh, I didn't see the price. Are you signed in or something?
Am I signed in? No, I'm not.
Okay.
It
Well,
just
that's interesting. $1,000. I can't
$999.99
do
and
that
2 TB hard drive.
because yeah.
Two,
Well, we had a
two
discussion
terabyte.
about that last time, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. Again, at least for me, my
Hmm.
computer I built with my brother, pretty pretty. I know technology goes fast, so maybe not anymore, but it's pretty much the highest stuff at the time I could get for this thing. Maybe like one or two off.
What was the price of it when it was all said and done? When you finished building it, what did you pay for it?
About like it was. I want to say 1100,
Okay, okay, that
which
makes more
for
sense.
for what's inside here, 1100 is a steal for what's
Yeah, yeah, that
inside
makes
here.
sense. I thought you were gonna say you did it all for because last time we were talking about the PS5 Pro and you were saying that being $700, you built your PC for around that same price. I was like, there's no way. I've seen your PC. There's no way you spent seven
Oh
hundred
no,
dollars.
no, no.
The
But
the
I'm saying
graphics
like
card
how
alone.
close it is. I'm saying like how close it is compared to like, because like what I paid for my regular PS5 is not even close to like this. It's like half, if even that, of
What you
this
pay for
of
your
my
regular
PC.
PS5?
Because like 500, I think, or something like that for the disc
Yeah,
one.
right, right, right. So
But
like that's half of what you paid roughly.
yeah, and
Okay.
again, that's because there's also some discounts of like, because really this is PC builds like probably like 1200 plus a little bit. Either way,
Mhm.
paying almost $1,000. I know it comes with a lot. I actually like what it comes with. I fuck with it,
Yeah.
even though I'm a physical guy. I don't like digital only. I have a lot of
Mhm.
things with that. But if you're a digital only and you don't mind spending the bread, like for like the regular PS5 Pro, this is a great situation for you, especially like what it looks like. This is a great situation for you, and it
Yeah.
comes out in like a month and some change. But
Mhm.
again, like for me, because of how much I literally like out of pocket spend for my PC, I just can't in good conscience pay almost the exact same price for a PlayStation. I just I can't, I don't know, man. I just can't do it. I wouldn't blame people for
I
doing
mean,
it.
you
Like it
have
is
one
what it
already.
is.
So what if you didn't have one?
I would just get a regular one. I can't. thousand
Mhm.
dollars, G.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm good.
$1,000 kind of crazy. Not gonna lie to you.
Right.
Now it'd be a different conversation if they're like, oh hey, guess what? Like we're gonna allow you to go and all your physical games you can go, like I don't know how they would do it. Like you can go into your local GameStop or whatever. We'll go like they'll
Mhm.
partner with some game store, I'm sure, and like you can go get a digital version of your PS5 games.
Yeah.
I could see that if because if you're gonna go full digital and you're gonna make me have to go, and if I buy this to go get the disc drive, I
Mhm.
mean, like so I wouldn't. I would rather, like, you know what I'm saying. If you're gonna make me go, if the future is digital for them,
Mhm.
then you're gonna have to make that transfer eventually because they're slowly trying to phase it out. But a lot of people still play a PS4. I mean, 50 million active PlayStation users are PS4. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
Dang.
people
Still.
haven't. Yeah, a lot of
Dang.
almost half their user
50
base
million.
of active. So like, that's not even counting
Active
people who don't
means
have.
active means they sign in, they have a
Yep.
PlayStation Plus subscription. Well, maybe they don't have a PlayStation Plus, but probably do if they're saying
Yeah, because that's the
active,
only way they
right?
could track it.
Oh, okay. Well, no, because
So,
if you don't have the Plus, like let's say your membership ran out or you didn't pay
or
that
account,
month,
you my bad.
because you can
Yeah,
still play like Fortnite or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can still play Rocket League, the free joints.
yeah, but you couldn't go on. Yeah, so as long as you have a PlayStation account that's active,
Mm-hmm.
then they could track it. Um, so yeah, active members, almost
Mm-hmm.
about half their members are using PlayStation 4. So a lot of people haven't even got the basic PS5. So that's why this price is kind of like just like a business wise. I know for them they're like, oh, it's been 4 years since the PS5 came out, but a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people couldn't even. A lot of people who really wanted the PS5 couldn't get it until like 2021, 2022, kind of. You know, I was like really easily get it. And on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, a lot of people just like, you know what, it's too much of a hassle. And honestly, still a lot of the games are coming out for PS4. Someone just play the PS4 joint. And not everyone cares about graphics. The graphics definitely are very different from PS4 to PS5, obviously, but like not enough for the casual person to be like, oh, I'm going to go drop like 500, 700, whatever dollars to go and then go rebuy all my games that I really like playing or whatever the case may be. Especially if you're like a Fortnite person. Like a lot of people also, especially kids, are a lot of them are like doing Fortnite, Warzone. Like you don't need to go get a
Mm-hmm.
PS5 for that yet.
Nope.
So that's why this price point is very interesting. And also the showcase, like you couldn't see the difference. Like you couldn't see the difference between the PS5 and PS5 Pro. Like you really on YouTube how the condensed thing, you couldn't see the difference. It was just a weird showcase.
You couldn't see
Um,
the difference, but if you played some of those games and you had to make that choice, like Ratchet and Clank was one of them, and I played that game, beat the campaign twice, and like there were moments where I switched back and forth between fidelity mode and performance RT mode, and there is a clear visual difference that I can remember saying, okay, like it looks way sharper, but the frame rate is way slower. I was like, okay, let me switch it over. Okay, still looks good, but it doesn't look as sharp. It looks lower res, but the gameplay is much smoother, and I prefer to play that way. So remembering that and having played that game a lot of time, or spending a lot of hours, put a lot of hours in that game, I remember that. So when they explained it to me, I was like, oh, I don't have to make the choice anymore. I can have the best of both worlds. So, but yes, if you're just watching that presentation and trying to see the difference on a compressed video on YouTube, like good luck, man. You're like that shit is not gonna happen. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Nah, this is it's very interesting because I think and this will one last thing so we can move on to the second part, but
hmm
the 30th like the regular additional one for the 30th anniversary, the one that doesn't
hmm
include all the pro and all that other shit. I think this one's like $500 if I'm not
the
mistaken.
regular 30th anniversary, just the console without the bundle,
Yeah.
is 500 for the.
Or like the regular bundle. So not the one that's on top, like not the one that comes with the pro controller. Just the bundle that comes with the regular controller.
Mhm.
And just like that one.
Okay,
That
so
one I
it's
think
500
cheaper.
for the without. Okay, comes with the disc. So this comes with the. Let me look at the website. You saying
Console?
it comes with the disc drive?
No, it doesn't. It comes
So
with
it's just the
the
digital
sleeve.
edition
Yeah.
with a controller. So a regular, it's not a bundle. It's just a PS5 30th anniversary, non-bundled, basically. Is what
They're
it is.
calling they're calling it a
How's it a
bundle.
bundle then? Hold on, I'm confused now.
No, hey,
What's a bundle about it? Like
the bundle is they're like, hey man. Basically what they're saying is that you know how
PS5
Sony is,
digital
man.
edition 30th anniversary limited edition bundle model group slim, 1 terabyte, $500. Okay. So they're selling you a digital edition, which would be 450 normally if it weren't 30th anniversary. It's selling it to you for 500. You're getting a vertical stand included. You're getting the PlayStation 1 um charging cable. You're getting the zip tie. Oh, okay. I guess it's a bundle, but that's like a barely a bundle. You know what I mean? That's
That's
like,
barely, that is, hey, this is a 30th anniversary limited edition joint. This because it again, like just give me the disc drive. If you're gonna make it $100 more or $50 to $100 more, just give me the fucking disc drive, man.
mm-hmm,
Don't make me pay that $80, bro. Give us options.
mm-hmm,
Just like the all I'm asking for is just like the original. If nothing else, just like the original release for the PS5, you had us choose between the two of them, and because I'm physical only, I did opt to go pay more. That's on me, and I'm fine with that. But at least I had the option to do that,
mm-hmm.
opposed to having to. I just don't like.
You
I just
still
don't
have the
like how they're
option
doing
though.
this. Not for this, and not for the
Why
Pro.
not?
No, I'm saying okay. I'm saying like come with one built-in. I do not want to have to go buy a separate one for $80.
Oh, I see
And
what
then,
you're saying.
and also besides outside the 30th, and if you're going just to pro, you have to, for whatever reason, it doesn't come with a stand. I think that's just there's just little annoying things where it costs so much money that I feel like you couldn't go out of your way to just make a stand for this thing. Like, come on, man, just come on,
Yeah.
come on,
No,
man.
I'm with you on that.
And for that price, the controller should just be the pro controller. If we're
No,
being
I'm
honest
with you.
with
I'm
you,
with you on that. Like,
for 700,
especially if it's
come
the
on,
PlayStation 5 Pro, it should come with
pro,
the. I don't even think it should come with the regular controller at all. Just one controller, the Pro controller. Save us some
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Knock it down $50 or something like that, or keep it the same price and throw the disc drive in. You feel me?
but
So
that's
there you
all.
go. There you go.
That's all
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
asking
yeah,
for.
yeah. I'm
That's
with
it.
you. I'm with you.
That's all I'm
I'm with
asking
you.
for.
Took us a
But
while to get there, but we got there.
yeah, yeah, but I'm happy we got to where we are. Yeah, there we go. But yeah. So sliding into another thing that I thought was weird. So basically, I feel like this whole PlayStation Pro announcement was botched.
Mm.
They announced this thing like it got leaked. In my opinion, I'll explain.
Yeah.
But they
Okay, go
announced
ahead.
this thing like it got leaked. And I'll say this because if you had the 30th anniversary, like this, they literally announced this 30th anniversary console like days later, if I'm not mistaken, which was weird. And they also have the state of play like 2 weeks, almost like 2 weeks later after they announced the Pro. So I just feel like why announce the Pro if you had all these like there's a couple new games that we'll talk about in a second that they announced that they could have announced with the Pro. They had some footage. They literally could have when they announced the Pro, they could have just shown this with the Pro.
Yeah.
Even if we wouldn't have seen the difference, it would have been like, oh, that's
Yeah.
that's Ghost of Tsushima, that's the
They
sequel. Like there's so much they could have done.
they dropped
And
it.
then they could have been like, hey, guess what? Yeah, this price may be a lot, blah blah, but guess what? It's also the 30th anniversary coming up, and we got this. Boom. Now you know what I'm saying? Like there's so much they could have done. Like this is now all this at the same time. Instead, what they did was like, hey, here's a PS5 Pro. For those of you, for 50% of our base that actually has a PS5, here's a PS5 Pro, and it's $700, and yeah, you got GTA coming hopefully in 2025, hopefully on time, and that's it. And then people were pissed off for like 2 weeks, and people were just like, Sony is money hungry, da da da. And Sony's like, we're not money hungry. And just to show you we're not money hungry, we have another PS5 Pro that's a 30th anniversary that has a bundle that's more expensive than the PS5 Pro, and doesn't come with a disc drive, but it comes with a stand. And I'm just like, Sony. But they announced some games. Let's get into that. That's, I guess, choice for a lot of people.
State of play games.
That I feel like they definitely should have announced with the PS5 Pro, which one of them is the Ghost of Tsushima sequel. I already know I'm going to butcher that fuck out of this name. I don't even know how to say that name. I don't even want Yotai.
Hold on. Let me try.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to go up to Ghost.
It has an accent mark over O.
My Japanese is horrible. Hold on. Ghost of Yotai. I don't know. I probably just put.
I should have listened to it before.
It's not Yoti.
No, it can't be.
It wouldn't be Thai, right? Maybe Yoti.
We'll see. We'll see how horrendous we did afterwards.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
But it's a Ghost of Tsushima sequel that's taking place in a completely different part of Japan, and I believe 300 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima. And so I find this very interesting. I think the colors look amazing, and it just looks beautiful. It looks like a beautiful game. And again, it's coming out, supposedly it's supposed to come out in 2025, I believe. And I find this is new protagonist, all this stuff, and I find this very interesting because they obviously had this all loaded up, and I just don't know why they didn't announce the PS5 Pro.
I don't have a theory.
Go ahead.
I feel like what they should have done was, because this wasn't a showcase. Showcases are like the big shows, like equivalent to what E3 used to be for Sony, right? It wasn't a showcase; it was a state of play. I think we got a state of play back in June. That was the last one, I think. So we got 2 state of plays this year. I don't think we got one showcase this year, unless they're gonna do one at the end of the year, which I doubt. When Sony or PlayStation didn't do one showcase all year, I don't know why. But with the announcement of the PS5 Pro and with the this state of play, they could have combined the two and made a showcase. Why didn't they? Like, I don't understand that. Like, they announced the PlayStation 5 Pro was kind of nonchalant. It was like, what, 10 minutes maybe?
That's what I'm saying. They announced it like it was a leak. They announced it like it was a leak.
Like a 10-minute little Mark Cerny came up, like, oh, by the way, this is what we have here. It's a PS5. It does this. It does that. It has better graphics. Upscaling resolution, PSSR. It does this. $700 buy. It was like, well, damn. You know what I mean? Okay. So then they do that, and then they showed a couple of games that like had some improvements or whatever. And then like a week later or 2 weeks later? Was it a week later? A week later.
About a week, I would say.
A week later, okay. And they there's a state of play. Like, why would you separate those two events? Why not have this state of play or whatever, right? The same announcement of games, and then at the end of it, you show Ghost of Yotai. I probably just butchered that, and then show like it running on a PS5 Pro, at 4K or whatever. Wouldn't that be the best way to? I don't understand how we can sit here, you and I can come up with a better display of the PS5 Pro and all these games than Sony could in a boardroom. I don't understand that, because like they should have just made it one thing.
That's what. And I'm happy we're at the same place with this, because that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I meant in the beginning of this segment, where I was like, they announced it like someone leaked it, and they're like, oh, we gotta just like leak the images and all this and the specs and everything. Like, oh, like shit, we gotta like go and just say this thing.
It was getting leaked. It was getting leaked.
It was getting leaked, but like this isn't like the way they announced it anyway. Was like, this wasn't even they leaked it. Is like, you shouldn't even give a shit. Like, because
why would you care if it got leaked? Like, it got
that's
leaked,
what I'm saying. But like they made it. That's what I'm saying. Like they announced it like they had this super secret thing going on. Like, everyone knew the Pro. Like, it wasn't a secret. Like, everyone knew this shit was coming. But they made it sound like it was like the PlayStation 6 that got leaked, and they're like, we just gotta like just say something just because the leak pictures look terrible, and we just fuck it, just say something. And I was like, no, because that's what it kind of came across as. And then they're like, we got something better and the week after that. So it was like this was like a 3 week window of just like weird stuff, and the prices are all over the place, and it's unfortunate because they have really good games that coming. I think they announced The Last of Us getting a remastered version. I think
They did. No, hold
I
on.
think they
Yeah, for PS5 Pro, right?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
They have
PS5 Pro
Horizon
enhanced.
Zero Dawn remastered, I believe, as
Horizon Zero
well.
Dawn remastered. Yep, that's a remaster.
Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered launches October 31st on PS5 and PC. It features over 10 hours of re recorded conversation, mocap, and countless graphical improvements that bring the game to the visual fidelity as its critically acclaimed sequel, Horizon Forbidden
Forbidden
West,
West. Okay.
and takes full
Takes
advantage of
advantage.
PS5's power and
Uh,
features. That's
that's cool.
interesting
I feel
because I
like
feel like
nobody
that
asked
should
for
have been the
that though.
first one. He said,
I feel like nobody
what?
asked for that. I feel like that. Like seriously, like that's cool. Like Horizon's a good game. It's a great game, and a lot of people like it. A lot of people are a fan of the franchise. But I feel like people still asking for Bloodborne remastered. We didn't get that. People are still
I
asking
agree.
for. Let me think of another remake or remake. How about like Uncharted 4 remastered? I'd rather that before Horizon Zero Dawn. That's my opinion. I think Uncharted is a more popular PlayStation franchise than Horizon is. I guess that's a little debatable, but not really. So like, I'd rather see that. And Horizon Zero Dawn remastered. Okay, I guess. I guess.
I just, but that's what I'm saying. And that's what we kind of said earlier about this kind of situation. Whereas, like, we were talking about some of the games that come out, and I was talking about some of the lack of games that have come out to really justify doing this. And again, what I thought was they proved me right in the state of play, where yes, they have some games coming out and some new announcements and stuff, but it's like to justify people spending $700 something is just not the way to go about this. It's nothing that will make someone who is on a PS4 and has a bunch of physical games to go trade or get rid of all that to go get you. Like, it's not, hey, I gotta go get this. There's no hype. Like, there's no hype.
There's no hype.
It's just no. People have hype about the games,
Hmm.
and those games you can run just as fine on your PC or your PlayStation 5. If it's not available on PC, you can definitely play on your PS5 you have.
Hmm.
Um, so I feel like, and the only way you would force people to get rid of the PS4 is just to make some of these new games PS5 only, which I'm sure GTA 6 will be probably PS5 only, or at least like new gen only. I mean, and it's just one of those things where for Sony speaking, again, half of your user base is on a PS4. So GTA, the games themselves may get them to go, but not the system. The system is just too. I just can't see it. People are still on a PS4, and some
Yeah.
people, by the way, PS4 had broken. The PS4 definitely has a lifeline. People are, especially if you're still playing a PS4 to this day,
Hmm.
you definitely probably either had to get a new PS4 by now or something. Like, I know a lot of people have had to get a new PS4. So the fact that they were willing to go buy another PS4 instead of upgrading to your PS5 tells you
That makes no
just what
sense
the
to me though.
economy is.
Because I mean, if you had a PS4 and it was working perfectly, well, not working, it was working perfectly fine, then it broke, and you had to buy a new one, you would rather spend another $400 on a brand new. If you bought it brand new, if you could have went to GameStop and got one used for like I don't know, 200 or 150, however
Yeah,
much they cost, I don't know.
200 or something.
Instead of buying a brand new PlayStation 5 digital, which would have been 450. Now 450 is more than 400, but come on now, I don't understand that. Now if your PlayStation
I
4 works perfectly fine and you still playing it, I get that. But why would you spend another? You know what I mean? I don't get that.
Because like you just said, digital would mean GTA 5 that people are still playing. All these other games I have on my PS4 discs wouldn't work, and I would have to go get rid of that and go re-buy all the ones I want, all the games I want to play. Or like I said, God of War Ragnarok still came out on the PS4. Like, there's games that still come out on the PS4,
I
so
guess.
I would
Yeah.
have to go re-buy all that stuff again
Well, no, you
in the
wouldn't.
PS5 version. Yeah, you
You
would.
can still play it on the PS5.
If I got digital, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, you can.
Your digital, you can play your physical games on, like, you can. How would that work?
Like
I
your
know the
your.
save file stuff's download to your hard drive,
Hmm.
but to go get a PS5, like, it's download to your account. It's like on your account.
Well, if you had digital games that you bought on your PS4, they're tied to your PSN account, and you sign in with that same PSN account on the PS5, you have access to all those games on the PS5. Of course, it's going to be running like backwards compat to run the PS4 mode on your PS5, so you're not playing the PS5 version of it, but you can still play your PS4 games on your PS5 for sure.
But I'm saying
That
about
you
like the
bought.
disc versions. I'm saying like your
Oh, I
physical
mean, yeah,
games.
if you have the physical, you need the disk drive. So if you bought the digital, you need to buy a disk drive. But if you bought the
But that's
regular
what I'm
PlayStation,
saying.
if you bought the regular PlayStation 5 that has the disk drive included, you can play all your PS4 games. Yeah.
I feel you, but like a lot of people would rather pay that $250 and just go get a PS4 again. Again, I'm talking about gamers. Like we're
Yeah, yeah.
gamers. We're gamers. We want the latest. Da da da. Some people are just like, bro, I just want to play my games. Like I'm not trying to break the bank. This is like, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to a lot of people. Like a lot of people,
Yeah.
clearly, because 50% of their fan base is doing this. So it's like, clearly it's not worth it to a lot of people. And that's
Yeah.
part of Sony's fault. I mean, you can't be like, you're not Nintendo. You can't just, like, Nintendo can get away with these
They can
remasters.
remake Mario Kart 10 times and they can still go
Yeah.
buy it, including me.
And that's because that's what they want. But Sony, they're like, nah, man. Fuck out of here, bro. What you doing?
Yeah.
But those are the games that spoke out to me the most. I was also a game I was really looking forward to, Assassin's Creed. The latest Assassin's Creed game that was supposed to come out this year has been delayed
I didn't even
until
know
I
that.
believe February 1st or sometime in February.
I'm not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan, so I wouldn't really like be too hyped about it, but tell me about it. Tell me why you mad about that.
It's I want to be clear. I'm mad because I just knew it, and there was so much hype, and we got a black main character as one of the main characters in the game. Um, and it was just, you know how people get when it comes to black lead on anything. But
Hmm.
I was excited for it, and it just sucks that it got delayed because I know better than to know when a game if it's not the week of the game release, the game's going to get delayed, or it could get delayed. I should say it could get delayed. So I never get too excited for a game until the week of and nothing's changed. Like at this point, because even God of War, I think months leading up to it, it got delayed for another couple of months, which is, you know, it is what it is. But for this to get delayed
Forgot
till
about
next
that.
year, February, is very interesting. And I hope everything's okay with the game
So it was
because
supposed to come
usually
out when originally,
I believe October,
and it got delayed till
October,
February
November.
of next year.
Yeah, yeah. Which isn't ridiculous. It's not like a
4
whole
months.
year. Yeah, it's
A
not
quarter though.
ridiculous, but it's for a game that was supposed to come out like in a couple of months, like in a very soon, like this holiday season.
I'm
It
fine with
just
it.
sucks.
I'm cool with it. I'd rather than delay it, get it right, instead of
Yeah,
being
because it could be a cyberpunk
cyberpunk.
situation.
There you go. Perfect
But my
example.
thing is,
Delay it.
I hope it gets delayed once, because we've seen this before. Like because we don't know. That's the thing. We don't know why it got delayed. We don't know how extensive this thing is. Is it coming out in February, or is it going to be like many other like Dying Light, some of the other games, where it's like, it's going to be delayed till here, now here, now here, now
Hmm.
here. So that's hopeful thinking. I just feel like in this era of gaming is definitely really intensive to make these games. So I understand.
Hmm.
Still very disappointed. 'Cause I was really looking. Games are expensive. I only buy a couple, especially AAA titles, I should say, because it's just really expensive.
Hmm.
So that's one of the games I was like guaranteed getting this year. I really liked what they did with Assassin's Creed Mirage. I feel like they went back to form with Assassin's Creed, so I was looking forward to that. It's not really anger; it's more just disappointment. But like I expected it to happen to one of the games, and I knew it wasn't going to be Call of Duty because they rather a shitty Call of Duty come out than no Call of Duty come out.
Why do we think?
So
Why does everybody think this Call of Duty is gonna be shitty or more shitty than
no,
the
I'm
other
saying
ones?
like they would rather. I'm saying like in general they
Oh,
would
okay.
rather a shitty Call of Duty game come out like the last one. That was a glorified DLC expansion pack. They made it to a campaign and then gave it to us. So they'd rather do that than no Assassin's Creed come out. Or, sorry, no Call of Duty come out. I've heard terrible things about Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I don't know why. I haven't played the betas. I haven't played
I haven't
nothing.
either.
I don't know why. The trailers look okay. I wasn't a fan of Cold War that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like it was really average campaign wise, and they did some. They tried to do something new, so I respect it. But it still just felt it just felt stale. So I'm happy that it looks like they're doing they're using some of the characters from Cold War, but it looks like they're trying to breathe more life into that and zombies, and they look like they're trying to do something different. So I'm willing to give it a try, even though I swear off Call of Duty after the last one, because the last one was a big FU to me. The last one was a big like, yeah, fuck all y'all. Like it felt very disrespectful. That's how bad that was. Multiplayer wise, campaign wise, it just felt like Modern Warfare 2 for the PS5. That's what it felt like. It felt like a not even Modern Warfare 2. It felt like Modern Warfare 3.
I like Modern Warfare 2. That was a classic.
Yeah, so I don't even want to disrespect Modern Warfare 2 like that. But yeah, but like we said, and like you said earlier, it's very interesting to see how this I don't know, I just felt like this was botched. This was a really piss poor way to introduce, because this PS5 Pro, by the way, comes out in like a month and some change. Mm-hmm. Like, comes out November 7th. Mm-hmm. So they waited very, like, I don't know, man. This is just really weird. But 2025 looks like a full slate of games. I mean,
they announced it like it wasn't really a priority. They kind of announced it like, we don't really care if this is successful or not, but here it is. Take it if you want it, kind of thing. It wasn't like they didn't really give it the attention and dedication and care that you feel like a new product deserves. They kind of just like, That's how it felt to me. Just,
And that's another reason why I don't want to even buy it to justify it, because if you're going to treat it like that, like you just didn't give it hype. Like, what was the point of like it just felt like, here, take it. And just give us some more money for the next thing, if possible. You know what I'm saying? It didn't feel like, yo, we're Sony. We knocked out of the park with all these games. Spider-Man 2 was a hit. God of War Ragnarok was a hit. What's it called? Astrobot is doing good. All these games are doing like really good. We got an amazing lineup, and like we got some more on the way. Here's a Ghost of Tsushima sequel. Here's new footage on GTA 6 or something. Or here's, I know they don't have, I know they probably can't do that, but you know what I mean. Like they could have just done like something.
Yeah.
Hell, even replay a GTA 6 trailer just to make us feel something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, damn, Sony. God damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting. And this is from a Sony, like I love Sony's video game. Like, I love the PlayStation, I should say. Not Sony the company per se. But the PlayStation, I feel like they really try their best every PlayStation to deliver something. Obviously, the PlayStation 5 Pro is just that, as a Pro version. I've never been a fan of Pro versions of any of their consoles because it's usually just nonsense for the most part. But, yeah, this price point is weird. The way they announced it is weird. Astrobot. I know you love Astrobot. Tell us real quick why people should cop Astrobot.
Because, like, if you're a fan of 3D platformers and you really like Mario Galaxy, put it like this: if you're a PlayStation, if you're in the PlayStation ecosystem and you don't have a Nintendo, and you wanted to know what it's like to play a Mario-esque caliber of game on PlayStation, get Astrobot. There you go. That's my elevator pitch.
That's praise. That's okay. That's a good selling point. I don't think anyone has really explained it like that. I could be wrong. I don't really like go online about stuff, so maybe I'm wrong. But no, I haven't heard anyone explain it to me like that. Go ahead.
Game of the Year nominee.
No.
Nominee? I didn't say it's gonna win. But it will be nominated at Game of the Year.
Listen, man. Man. But yeah. So it sucks to hear about Assassin's Creed. I will see what's up with Black Ops. I'm already gonna get rid of my recent Call of Duty game, like the one that came out. I'm gonna go use that towards getting Black Ops 6. I like zombies. I'm a huge zombies fan, so we'll see. And I just kind of want that game out of my library. I was really hyped, by the way, because the trailers look really cool for the last year's Call of Duty, and then just for it to be the way it was a big FU. But I don't like that side of Call of Duty anymore. I like the ones like that do Cold War and Black Ops 1, 2, now 6. So we'll see how that is. I guess just going to closing thoughts, I want to give you the floor again. I guess just going back to like, what I know last time we talked about GTA 6, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think the hype is warranted for GTA 6? Do you think GTA 6 is going to do what Sony fanboys and I feel like Sony and many other consoles, whatever console is going to be released, all the consoles going to be released on, do you think GTA 6 is going to do those numbers? Like, do you think it's going to outdo Red Dead Redemption 2 numbers, because Red Dead Redemption 2 was wild. So what's your thoughts on GTA 6?
Yes, it
Like
will.
the hype anyway.
It's gonna break every record. It's a hype. A hype is something that's not real. Like hype is like when you're gassing something, or you're giving it too much praise that it doesn't deserve. I think GTA 6 is gonna earn all the praise that it gets. The hype is real with it. Like the hype is real. It's gonna break every record. It's gonna shatter every record. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be um the game of the decade. I think I would be surprised if they it's their opportunity to screw up basically. Like if it doesn't, it'll be because like it came out and it wasn't ready. It came out and it was glitching like Cyberpunk, or it came out and the online service like the servers crashed and you couldn't play GTA online. Like they'd have to mess up. If they do exactly what we expect them to do, coming from GTA 5, coming from Red Dead, and they deliver on what they're promising with GTA 6, oh my God, bro. Like yeah, this is gonna be that one. This is like those once in a decade games that comes along. It's gonna be that one. It's gonna be GTA 6.
I 100% agree with you. I think you would, again, because of the hack and everything, like putting that stuff aside that happened with Rockstar. Like
Hmm.
I feel like there's no way to really, if you're serious and you dedicate, because that's a studio that dedicates to just like kind of like their game, whatever that game is they're working on, like they just really dedicate to that game. Um, I feel like you can't mess it up. They have such a strong track record, especially with GTA games,
Hmm.
and what they've done with GTA 5 and how they set the precedent for like pretty much what's going on with Fortnite, Warzone, every other game like that.
Hmm.
Like I feel like there's, if you're feasting off of GTA 5 in 2024, bruh, like yeah, you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be shocked with them messing it up. I feel like just make it an interesting story. Just make it interesting story. Make the online play really insane. Make it fun.
Update
Like
the
I said,
controls.
they've always built up especially when they started GTA 4, 4 and 5. They just did such a good job of upgrading their online play and make it worth. I mean, obviously to this day it's still being played, so clearly, and it's not the campaign, so it's definitely the at this point. So it's like the online play is what's driving this thing. So the fact they've done that, I just hope. It's the only thing I hope, and I know it's a big wish in this era. I hope the microtransactions is not too egregious.
No, it will be. It's
It
gonna be
will
more
be.
egregious.
It especially with
It's gonna be
Fortnite and
crazy.
Warzone now.
Oh yeah, they're
That's
gonna
how
be
long
making.
ago GTA 5 came out. Like these games didn't exist at that time. But it's going to be egregious, bro. But like, I just hope. Let me be able to play the Let me be able to play the full online, whatever GTA 6 online will be. Let me be able to play and experience all of that without having to do microtransactions. I hope, like, and not make it where it's like, oh, the grind is so heavy that as an adult that has like, whether you have a family or you're just an adult with shit to do, you would have to just go opt to buy the thing if you want to like, be able to fully enjoy online. Like, don't do that. Like, basically, what 2K does with their game, don't do that. Like, let me be able to like hopefully just enjoy the game. And if there's extra really really cool stuff, and I want to spend my adult money to go get that, fine.
Hmm.
But like, I just hope my micro. That's the only thing that'll mess up the online play for me is if the microtransactions are egregious,
They will be. They will
like
be.
egregious. What
Yes.
are your thoughts on microtransactions, bro?
Uh, Honestly, I don't have a huge problem or a big problem with microtransactions because I don't participate in market microtransactions. Like a game,
There we
especially if
go.
it's free, I just
There we
I
go.
play the game, I get my in-game credit. If I can't afford it, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying the skin. I'm not buying a gun. I'm not buying anything. It's like, especially like, it's one thing if it's like if it gives you a competitive advantage, if it's pay to play or whatever, or pay to win, sorry. But if it's just like cosmetic stuff, I never understood why that was so important to people. Because I could have a default skin and kill you just as easily, but you spent 50 or $100 on whatever. Like, you know what I mean? That to me. Now, if it's like you want to pay $10 to, I don't know, like unlock a certain skill tree or like fast track your progression because you don't have a lot of time and we're working adults, we don't have that much time, then I can kind of see certain things making sense. But for the most part, the cosmetic stuff, miss me with that, bro. I'm never spending that. Mm-mm.
And
Nope.
that's because you have discipline and
Nope.
willpower, And I respect that. I respect that. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're a parent out there and your kid's belly aching or whatever about, stop it. Do not put your damn credit. You're the reason, because it's not us. I promise you, bro. They don't need the skins, bro. They don't need it. Just let the microtransactions die. That's the only way we're gonna make this happen. And I know some adults out there. Microtransactions on 2K is y'all's fault. It's y'all's fault for that. Just remember that. But besides that, I hate microtransactions, bro. I hate microtransactions and incomplete games.
Mm-hmm.
I hate microtransactions. I mean incomplete. I mean, damn, you had the audacity to release it like this, and that's everybody's fault.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what anyone says. There's people. I'll say this: the blame 99% definitely goes to the people at B that be forcing things like this and decisions that make people have to grind game hours out to make these things. But yeah, it's microtransactions are egregious, and it's definitely. I mean, GTA. I can't speak on what Rockstar is doing with their money when it comes to that microtransaction employees, but microtransactions are helping getting employees paid more. So that's why I also don't fuck with it. Like, I don't know where that money is going, but it's not going to
Straight to the top.
It's going straight to the top. So that's what that is. But closing remarks on the PlayStation. The PlayStation bundle. I mean, we both have PlayStations that work perfectly fine. Mine has more space than this will have, so it would be a downgrade for me to go get this. And I feel like a lot of people who are like me and who have games that take up a shit ton of space at this point probably have enough space in their stuff where it just would be a downgrade to go get this console.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine without it, especially about to go pay $80 with a disc drive. The only reason I would get this is if I had like somehow came across some good money, or Sony decided, you know what I'm saying, send one to the pod for us to review it. But if I got it somehow, and I just want to do a review, I would do that. But outside of that,
yeah,
it's kind of like $1,000, man. Nigga, what? $1,000? And also, I like how they're advertising this. They're advertising with that thing you have, the
portal,
the portable joint. Come on, man. Enough. What are y'all doing, man? Like, I get it, but this just it's money. It's money and greed. And I think they need to focus on getting the 50 million active users off PS4 first, and then we can talk. Because active PS4 users are not going to jump from the PS4 to the PS6 whenever that comes out. I guarantee you they're going to go straight to the PS5 when that's like down to $350 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in like 4 or 5 years. Because at this point, I don't really see that coming. And all I'll say is Nintendo's on the hot seat. 2025 is looking mighty not Nintendo, bro. So we'll see. They have 2-3 months to announce something. If they're gonna announce something, we'll see. Early theory is that December they announce Switch 2 for a 2025 release and a game. That's my early prediction and theory. I'm willing to bet on it. I think just by December, Nintendo does a surprise announcement with Nintendo Switch 2. And they're going to announce a flagship game to bundle with that.
The new Metroid.
That's what I'm predicting. I don't think Nintendo is that nice. I think it's going to be another Mario game to rival Mario Galaxy, I think is the game, or Mario Odyssey. No. No, nigga. But I
rival Astrobot, man. They
I
see
can
what's
see
going
that.
on out here. They see Astro. But anyways,
They don't.
Switch 2, much needed upgrade. Like, you might not need a PS5 Pro. You probably don't need a PS5 Pro. Most people don't need a PS5 Pro. Most people need a Switch 2, man. The Switch is old, man. The technology's old. It can't run any modern games. GTA 6, that doesn't even seem like Nintendo would even let GTA 6 on, just because it's so mature. Like, it's just a mature
Your
game.
Nintendo will blow.
Yeah, your Switch will blow up. But I'm saying the
Your
Switch
Switch
2,
will blow up.
the Switch 2 should be able to run GTA 6. Of course, it's going to be scaled down. It's not going to be as graphically intense as a PlayStation 5 or Xbox, but they should be able to run a version of GTA 6. Um, Reportedly, it's going to have 12 gigabytes of RAM, shared system RAM.
Oh wow, really?
So yeah, so that's good to hear. It's going to have going from the current Switch I believe has 2 gigs of RAM, two. So you're getting 10 more.
I can tell.
Yeah, 8-inch touchscreen. So we're going from, I think the Switch OLED is a little larger than the regular Switch, but I think it's still larger than the Switch OLED. So we're getting an 8-inch touchscreen. Supposedly it's going to be 1080p, rumored 1080p, where the current one is 720p. Docked mode, you're going to get
That's
4K,
crazy.
but it's going to be DLSS NVIDIA upscale to 4K, so maybe not true 4K. But all in all, they said it's going to be predicted to be about as powerful as an Xbox Series S, not the X, but the S, the less powerful Xbox. And if you can get that kind of power into a handheld, into a portable console, it probably won't be that powerful in handheld mode, but when you in docked mode, you'll get all the performance out of it. And if you can get Xbox Series S power out of something you can put in your pocket, I'm good with that, because Xbox Series S can run all the modern games for the most part. I know there's an asterisk there with a couple, but for the most part it can. And if Nintendo can give us that, I believe that's a much needed upgrade, because there's too much. There's too many games that come out that just can't run on Switch. Just can't do it. You
Yep.
know what I mean? So get that performance barrier out the way and give the gamers what they want. So yes, you need a Switch too. If you have a Switch, you need a Switch too. PS5 Pro, you can skip it.
Yeah, because I've been trying to get a Switch for the longest time, and then at one point I was like, you know what? I just think I might wait for the Switch 2. Like at this point, I was like, I might as well just wait for the Switch 2. It's going to come out in the next 5 years for sure. Like I'd be shocked. I'd be
What's gonna come out in
shocked.
the next 5 years?
Switch 2.
It's coming out like next year.
We'll see.
Switch 2,
I'm
Switch
just saying,
2,
like,
Switch 2 will be out in 6 months.
I hope so. I
Yep.
hope so.
Spring 2025. That's my prediction.
I hope so. I'm curious of what they're going to try to do. I think they're going to going to do some kind of. I'm hoping for a Metroid game gets paired with it, but we'll see. You know what's crazy? I know. I swear to God, last thing. There's no games that come with these bundles for the PS5 Pro. At least some digital code, something. I get the other one where it's like you got a pro control and a regular control. I get that. That's fine. I understand that. Like you're giving us a lot with that shit. But this other thing, man. I mean, come on. Not one game, bro. You can't give me like a digital code to PS1 Spyro. It would be, I don't know, just some, I guess. Especially again, if you're going to try, because the whole point of this is like you're going to try and convert people from physical to try to go let them go digital. I know that's what they're trying to go. I guarantee the PS6 is going to be fully digital. I know they're debating it. They're highly thinking about doing that. So I just feel like if you're going to slowly try to integrate people to that, give them something to toy with. Especially if the regular anniversary one or whatever or pro one is not going to come with the pro controller or anything like that. No disk drive, none of that. You could at least put like some digital code for like fucking Spider-Man 2 or something. Whatever game you feel like is going to run better on this Pro, like the whole reason you're getting this is because games can run better and look better on this Pro console. Give us the game or a game that's going to run, especially with the price point of $700. I mean, if you're getting the regular Pro, like at least give us something like that, I feel like, but that's too much to ask for. Anyway, this is Garrett, Albert, signing off. Comment below what you all think about the 30th anniversary edition. Comment below what you think about the state of play. Like I said, I'm looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima sequel because I don't know how to say that name, so I'm not going to say. I'm just going to call it the sequel. To I don't know how to say it. Hopefully next episode we'll get that name together. See you on the next one, and peace out.
All right, peace.
All right,
Cool.
that was a good episode, man. How you feel?
I feel good. We ran out of time.